Welcome one and all, and you join us for this Indian T20 League match between the Mumbai Indians and the Gujarat Titans. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting
Good decision to bowl first here. The openers won't find this easy in the early overs. Got to be a great chance for some cheap wickets.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Can't get that outside the ring field. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Huge. That has flown.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Too far down leg and helped on its way. It's high and gone. It's a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Misses everything. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. No. Terrible shot. Oh, yeah. Loved it. Launched. Saha, pop that, says the batter.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Saha goes all the way, massive strike, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Saha, don't worry about that one. It's gone high and long and a maximum. That's 3 in a row.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it, dispatching it for 6.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. That's the over. The Titans are 40 for none.
Well, they started off with a bang, and they're still going on with it.
Berendorf from the Tata end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Too good. That is huge.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
Catch it!
Gone! Good work catching that one. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Oh, what a shot. First ball. Smashed it.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Absolutely glorious start. Bowlers need to start finding an answer soon, before this gets out of hand. Might look to go big again here.
Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Hit that one on the up.
Motherboard shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. And another big one. That's 3 maximums in a row. Good catch in the crowd too.
And another one. It's raining 6s now.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Nice solid defensive shot. Wow, that's missed the lot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 18 runs added there. The Titans are 82 for 1.
Yet another massive over for the power play, seemingly unstoppable at the moment.
Nearly gets the edge. Berendorf with a great delivery there. Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Oh, yeah. I loved it. Launched. Sudan. Cop that, says the batter.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Seven runs added in that over. The Titans are 89 for 1.
Strike rate was excellent. Now they can really get stuck into rotating the strike and setting up a massive score.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Wow, power off the front foot, goes all the way.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Dragged down and put away. Pulled that with great power, and it's been launched into the crowd for a maximum.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Saha is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. I tell you what, that's even bigger than the other two. 3 maximums in a row.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6. A very professional innings this. Passes 50. Will certainly be looking to push on.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. On that nicely, good defence. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Saha has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes. A new bowler is coming into the attack. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Sudarshan wants plenty from these bowlers.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Good shot, a beauty.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
This is a brilliant show of power batting. Another 6, and the bowling tactics seem to be all wrong at the moment.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Nice solid defensive shot. Too good. That is huge.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Well, the captain's made every effort to try and curb this onslaught, but the batters have had answers for every question so far. Well, with shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100's up. That was a really well-timed stroke. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Dug that out well. Was quick onto that in the infield. A direct hit and this could be gone. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those allowed now in this over.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Late cut, straight to the fielder. There's a chance if it hits. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
This is crucial. 12 from 2, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
It's up in the air again, and that's 6 more. 3 maximums on the trot. Saha has got a fire lit under them now.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Green coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
On 49. A quick single, maybe?
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, yeah. Loved it. Launched. Sudarshan, cop that, says the batter.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Sudarshan, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. On that nicely, good defence. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Misses everything. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Jordan from the Tata end. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Crack! Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for six.
That has been a wonderful innings. Shots all around the ground. The bowlers have struggled to contain them as they bring up the 100. How will the bowler respond?
Great shot through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Onto that early. That could be four.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. Four off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. No. Terrible shot. Trouble. That looks gone. Oh, simple run out.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
Gujarat are now on 225.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Chawla back into the attack. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Oh, that's gone a mile. That could go out of the ground. Get the fielders into the crowd. Two on the trot.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Can't get that outside the ring field. Pandya taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Too good. That is huge.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Jordan shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Oh, don't worry about chasing that. That might be on the roof. A killer blow. And that's consecutive 6s.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Cuts that off well in the infield. Needs a direct hit. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Jowler from the Garware Pavilion end. Straight to the fielder. Wow, that's missed the lot. And that's gone. Amazing catch. Out. What a screamer.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Motherboard coming into the attack from the Tata end. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. That looks gone. That's out.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you just accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Welcome to the crease. Thanks for coming. First ball, 6 runs.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Miller went long, high and hard. That is huge. 2 in a row.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Right out of the textbook. Off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Might look to go big again here.
Nearly gets the edge. Chawla with a great delivery there.
And that's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Miller has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Too straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the crowd.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's out. Deep mid-off. Needed to move a bit, but they got there with time to spare. It's a fine catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. On that nicely, good defence. Huge shot. It's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, that was a big hit. Incredible power, just incredible. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but still it goes for 6.
tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Good shot. Beauty.
Follows up the first six with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment. That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will he reply?
Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Berendorf, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the Tata end. Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, mercy. The bowler's pleading. Another maximum. 3 of the best. 3 in a row. And there's more power to come. Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
And another one. It's raining sixes now.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Misses everything. That's the over. The Titans, 376 for 5.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Got that away nicely.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Oh, don't worry about chasing that. That might be on the roof. A killer blow. And that's consecutive sixes.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Going a long way. What a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
It's another one. Same result. 2 maximums in a row.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
Bowlers have let way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. You're going to need some good batting partnerships. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Shami coming in.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Doesn't beat the infield. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? End of the over, 14 runs coming from it. Mumbai, 14 for none. Little, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the Garware Pavilion end. But it drops safely. Rory staying put, but the opposition put in a huge appeal. Out! What a screamer.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out to deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Can't get that outside the ring field. 5 runs added in that over. Mumbai, 19 for 1.
It's such a massive target. Even dropping off a fraction this early on could be hard to regain momentum.
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Inside the line and pulled away, but mid-wicket cuts it off nicely. No, terrible shot. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. 7 runs added in that over. Mumbai are 26 for 1. Little from the Garware Pavilion end. Pulled away but straight to square leg. Got that away nicely.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum.
Little shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Big edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nicked it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Kishan waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Mumbai are 34 for 1. It's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that. Can he come back with a dot ball?
This should be close. And out, deep fine. Had to run around a bit, and they've got to the drop of the ball and taken a great catch. Super catch.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Thick edge. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Bowled them straight through. Good swing coming back in.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Perfectly timed. Straight to the fielder. Poor ball there. The keeper looks back as the ball hits the boundary. 5 wides and an extra ball for the batting team. Wow, that's missed the lot. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
David has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over, and time for a little more freedom in the field.
The power play's completed. Run rate is hovering at a good pace, but they need to find more in the middle overs if they want to have a chance of chasing this total down.
Varma didn't get bat on that, and that'll go away to the boundary for 4 byes. Varma ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Great shot through the gap. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Mumbai 61 for 4.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Little from the Garware Pavilion end. Oh, great run out.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Coming in at number 7.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Couldn't get it through the field. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over. One from it. Mumbai, 62 for 5. Going with spin now. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Mistimed it completely. Did just enough to get it to the rope.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Gill has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Pandya, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Garware pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. Mumbai a 69 for 5. Gill from the Tata end. Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Massive outside edge. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Misses everything. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Huge edge. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Can't get that outside the ring field. Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Gorgeous cover drive, surely heading to the boundary.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. This could be trouble. That's gone. Nice, simple catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Seven runs added in that over. Mumbai are 84 for 6. Brilliant diving stop. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Great shot through the gap.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Inside the line and pulled away, but mid-wicket cuts it off nicely. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's the over. Mumbai, a 92 for 6.
92 for 6.
Perfectly timed. Great commitment. The throw misses, close to a direct hit. It may well have been out if he'd hit. Edged. The Titans with a massive shout. What a screamer.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. End of the over. 3 off it. Mumbai, a 95 for 7.
Middle overs haven't been kind. They've been bogged down and the required rate has climbed.
Gill from the Tata end. Smacks that away through the gap.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Pandya, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. No, terrible shot. Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Jordan loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception.
Avoided all the fielders. 1 bounce 4. Wonderful shot.
Needs a direct hit.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think they'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Cuts that off well in the infield. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Five runs added in that over. Mumbai 114 for 7. Joseph, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Great shot through the gap. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Needs to be on target.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
Jordan cuts away but finds the fielder just behind point. Seven runs added there. Mumbai are 121 for 7. Tuate, the spinner, coming into the attack. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
What a shot. He hit that one hard, no need to run.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
End of the over, 10 off it. Mumbai are 131 for 7. Joseph from the Tata end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Jordan watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get forward.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot. How will the bowler respond?
Jordan laid it on that and guides it down the field. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over. Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. And we come back with a dot ball.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Might look to go big again here. Just dropped too short and that's flown too high.
An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Gill has hit that fine and it'll run away for 4. Finally, will not get near that one.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
The end of what seemed a very long over. Not the best bowling I've seen in the time. It's time to refocus and go back to basics.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though.
Have to go for it now. They really need a boundary, this ball.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Got that away nicely.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Cracking shot, over pitch, and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. That was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you are likely to witness. A class above.
There's only one team really in it today.